was almost kind of thinking about it, but there's this idea of an interactive title screen, so to speak. Well, I say interactive, but it's not like a still picture. Like, there's stuff going on. There's just a constant tournament always going on and on forever. But I will say it is a little disappointing that this isn't an actual arena that you fight in. But the main reason I bring this up is I was just like, have they ever really done this in too many other games? But then I think about Half-Life 2. Every time you start up the game, the back of it is something just a little different each time. Well, here it's the same picture, but what's going on in it is interesting. There's something happening. You know what? Let's just jump into this. I feel like I'm not really doing too well with words right now, so hopefully I can do good with actions. So, from what I remember, there's only 2 more levels left in the game, so let's see how we can do it. I was about to say, I think there's something in here. Ow. Wow. Losing that much health already. Yeah. Let me see if I can use the special weapon of this level to do some massive damage. Okay. I have the eye. From what I remember, it's basically just the remote detonator on steroids. I'm not really sure if it did that much damage, but it's pretty impressive looking. Ow. Dang, I'm doing very good at this, am I? Let me get that other health kit. Before anybody else can. Dang it. Give it to me. There we go. What do you know? Go for the twofer. I am on fire. But even though I am the fire starter, it still hurts me. You know, it'd be kind of interesting if, like, Firestarter being like a master of fire or pyromaniac, you'd have, like, immunity to fire or whatnot. Well, maybe not immunity, but like the idea that he'd be more resistant. I saw someone there. Just smoked. So what's this way anyhow? Oh yeah. There's the lightning. I think somebody like showed up in there somehow. I'm just wondering how. There we go. And there's one more. Yeah, I should have anticipated as much. Darn. Like Axel might have gotten the health, but I'll get the other one. enough energy. There we go. Oh. It's another round. I guess that would explain it. Thankfully, it looks like there's different enemies this time, so... Dang it! Get off of me! No! Make it rain! Pooh. I didn't remember this level being deceptively difficult, and now it's all coming back. No! That's what I wanted to do. Hopefully I can... I'm gonna die. I just never... Bring it! Get off of me! I think somebody probably already took the... Yep. Okay. Maybe, the one behind the pit... No. I think I'm out of lives, aren't I? I'm surprised I'm still in it, in all honesty. I would have figured I would have died already. I'm on my last life too, so this is going to be quite the challenge. At least I'm not going down with that fight. Skip the Pharaoh's stuff. Dang it. Where am I? I can't see. There we go. Now let's try that again, shall we? It's the last two levels, and, well, it's hard to say if I'm going to breeze through these or not, so I figure I'll just keep the camera going for at least this next attempt. If it takes another attempt outside of this, then I think I'll just cut back the camera. But for now, I'm going to try to be optimistic.
The valley of the
There's good tooth.
greatest valley of all time will take place on top of it. We can stop it. It's right. Very nasty, huh?
Burn 'em! Okay, now I need to start worrying about health. Especially now that I'm frozen today. Oh, come on! Just keep falling over. At least that was a good use of the detonator. I feel like I'm doing better this time around. Or maybe it's because I'm actually paying a bit more attention. Darn it! It's just this uneven terrain. It's so difficult to navigate. Missed it. At least all the health pickups have been used up. Which can be a good thing or a bad thing in this case. There we go. Now guess that's where I speak to. I can't tell if that worked. Oh well. Here comes Sweet Tooth. Nope. You're gonna pay for that. I'm gonna set you on fire. I'm gonna flambe your ice cream. Uh-huh. Dang it. There we go. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing all right now, at least. Don't have much health left, but hey, maybe I can... Yes, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I've been waiting for. Woo! Oh, dear. There we go. Come on. I'm gonna wake the Pharaoh. Oh no! Burned to death. Even though I was frozen. Power missile. Do some damage. Take that, so nobody else takes it. It's like the tragedy of the bunnies all over again. If anybody knows that. I guess I'm not really sure if it's a philosophical question. It's basically the idea of like, if there's like a common resource, but everybody has access to it, there's kind of the idea that if it's in a limited number, people are going to take it just out of the necessity of nobody else being able to take it from them. Another thing with these health pickups, if Axel picks that up, I'm gonna be very angry! I am angry! Come on, there we go. I'm free! I'm free! What is it with these controls? It's like try to go in a straight line, but then something just gets in the way and pushes me somewhere else. Got one more life. I hope I can do it. This camera angle, like, my goodness. making a dent at least. I just hope I'm being given more than a dent. Darn. I don't know what did they tear through me this quickly. It was just because I'm taking them head on. Aha! There we go. Careful as I want to make sure that I don't lose. No. I just have two wheels on the ground, okay. I got one more life for this. Not spending it very wisely, am I? I'm gonna die. I'll start up the camera when I'm feeling a bit more confident. Will have confidence in me. Okay. Got one life, only one enemy left. I think I can do this. Provided it doesn't freeze up on me like one of the other attempts I had. This is my third, fourth attempt. I don't know, it's taken a while. And really suppressing that gamer rage in all honesty, because wow, it's so annoying when you're like right there and you lose the health upgrade because somebody else took it from you, because it just seems like nothing goes straight. Make sure I get this. It is the final battle, as it says. I wager this is going to be a little difficult. So, let's see. What's Calypso's description?
It's the final battleground. I hope you find the platforms beneath my blimp satisfactory for battle. The competition will be a real blast. You've made it this far. Don't give up now.
What that means exactly. Something about switches. So obviously I have to take care of the laser guidance system before I can hit that button. Just really feeling the frames whenever you're like in this area. Yes. So those of you that may know about this game will note that the soundtrack playing here is actually the same for the opening titles. Done by Rob Zombie once again. Looks like the whole game is. You say this section is closed, but I'm getting... Oh! No! Toasty! Boom! Wow, that could be it. Now, where is the health? There's another switch there. Got another switch there, that's good. Woo! That might have been a little risky. But I did it. Okay, so still more to go, it looks like. Now, let's see what this lightning does. There we go. Castle in the sky vibes from this level. That's probably just because I'm floating in the air on a giant blip. Which, if I remember correctly, my character wants to send flaming into the ground like a 4th of July firecracker. So let's see if I can achieve my ultimate goal of that. Oh, there's one. Let's see what that switch does. That was something important. Wait, isn't that... Huh. I thought I already killed Mr. Grimm. Unless they come back. Well, it is the final level. It makes sense things would be a bit challenging. One. Okay. So you can't just select whatever player you want. You would have to do it through with each character to get the password. Oh well. Blow up everything. Wait, I did a rear attack? How did I do that? Whoops. I love how it says this section is closed, but if you just break through it, then you're fine. I'll make sure nobody else gets it. Alright, here we go. Let's set them all ablaze. Actually, I'm probably going to need more people to come up here first. Maximize the effect, you know? Looks like I got a few. Oh dear. I thought there was 3 of them there. get the feeling the health's probably not back yet. One up here has probably been taken already. One more. What hit me? It usually says. But it's by the hole. Down. Aha. What did I get? Doesn't look like I got really anything out of it. Yeah. Maybe now the hole's filled in? Is that what it is? Oof. Dang it. You can really feel the game struggling to keep up with this one. Yay! Can't anything in this place and be straight. It's me trying to do my best Valentin Sukovsky impressions. If people don't know who that is. Yeah, I think people might. They've seen some of the other games I like to play. They probably know of Valentin Sukovsky. Unload! Boom! Ow. Wait a second. Flower power is really filling out that there. Where are they finding all this health from? I don't know. Yes! Yeah. More life. I get the feeling that everybody comes back after they've been killed, but let's find out. Come on, get closer to the dynamite. Make it rain! being the final level, I just know it's going to get insanely difficult. Dang it! Go in the hole! There we go. Oof. Nope! I think I'll record one more attempt to get the feeling I was close on that one. Let's find out. This is one of the things I'm thinking about, but like, how big does this blimp have to be in order to sustain all this? It's kind of insane, really. Get out of there! No! No! Clump kid! No! This scrolling vortex certainly makes up for the lack of armor that character has. Terrible. I'm doing an awful job at this. I don't know, but I do so well the last time. I guess maybe part of it could just be random number generation. Goes. There we go. I can start making headway now. Club kid! I feel like I'm some sort of untold supervillain from the 1970s. Club kid, you will pay for eroding today. I don't know. Ah! Get in there. Dang it! Can't seem to hit a thing. Feel the frames. That's probably what the thing is. So, the enemies will probably just keep spontaneously generating until I take care of the button. actually. What the? Wasn't expecting that. We already took care of it. Now there's still one more switch. See, it said 4, and now it's up to 5 again. That's what the switch does. There we go. If I can just get Axel out of the picture, there we go. And now the real game begins. Completely missed. Yeah. Now I'm playing with power. Power missiles, that is. And that's about as good of a Calypso impression you're gonna get out of me. Just be sure not to lose the threat. This attack is most powerful. I kinda wonder if that's what Potion Seller was trying to go for with Potion Seller. I'm going into battle. I need your finest potions. You can't handle my potions. Burn 'em! Should be careful, even though they're mortal, I am mortal as well. It's the grin you will pay. Yeah. Mr. Grimm is almost dead. Alright, where to go? Prepare to battle Primeval? Who's Primeval?
I'd like you to meet an acquaintance of mine. He goes by the name Primeval. Be careful. He's not as friendly as the other contestants have been.
That's the same code. I don't remember Primeval. Is he like a killdozer? What? Huh. That's gonna be difficult. Can't think how much time we have of the camera. I figure I'll try to record it one more time for Primeval. At least I got an extra life this time around, so maybe.
I'd like you to meet an acquaintance of mine. He goes by the name Primeval. Be careful. He's not as friendly as the other contestants have been.
Ow. I figured at least I'd be able to do some damage. Sure, boy. Is it gonna be one tough cookie? In fact, it's not even gonna be that much of an attempt now that I have only one life left. Get back here. I would say it is a fair bit disappointing that there's no code to be able to play as Primeval, even though you can play as both Sweet Tooth and Minion. But they don't have any lightning left. Oh, there we go. Oh. Are you like blocking my moves? Wasn't expecting them to get this close. Oh! I did it! Right.
Damien, your wish is to have a barbecue with all your friends. Your wish is granted. Too bad you're on the menu too. I am Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
This game's really more about the journey than the destination is. I've seen the other endings of Twisted Metal 3, and quite frankly, none of them are really all that good. After all, Calypso's kind of treated as like a genie, so to speak, so... I'm trying to see if I can remember what the other ones are. So, Mr. Grimm wants Calypso's soul, so he just steps on him with the sole of his foot, killing him instantly. I think Sweet Tooth just wants ice cream, but he ends up being turned into ice cream. Minion, I remember he wanted to go back to hell with his other demon friends, and he does. Hell, Michigan. Population 575. Ooh, my mistake. 574. I am Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal. I remember what any of the other ones were. Those were the only ones that stuck out. But, yeah, like, what kind of ending was Firestarter supposed to get? I mean, he just wanted to send the blood flaming into the ground like a 4th of July firecracker. Now, let's see. I still got time in the camera. I figure to show you something a little different, might as well, wait. I wanted to enter the password. Press start. Okay. And load a little bit. Very curious what some of these passwords are. So first things first. Okay. And then from there you can select a different character. So you got Firestar, Flower Power, Mr. Green, Hammerhead. The Outlaws are together again. There's Sweet Tooth, Thumper, Warthog, Auger, Axel, Fluff Kitty. What am I gonna do with that? Correct. Yeah. There's Minion. I'm very curious, like, what is his deal?
I may be nightmare material, but I dress a hell of a lot better than every other slouch in this tournament. My tank will flatten your sorry ass if you irk me, so stay out of my way. But if you can beat me, you can help me hunt down Calypso.
Handling is average, but everything else is just insane. Now, let's see, I'm very curious. Okay, so you got Hollywood, Washington, Hangar 18. Almost sounded like I could unlock another level. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And... Yep. So we got the warehouse. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, I guess not. Oh well. While I'm here, I might as well show you what it's like to be able to play as Minion. Oops. Let's go back. Now, I'm not going to play through the whole game this way. I just want to show you.
Welcome to Twisted Metal. Your first once pristine city of Hades. 2007 left the city in
It's just kind of fun to be able to do this, especially with how intense Minion is in the original game. Run him over! One of those things I find rather fascinating is in the first game you could just pick Sweet Tooth without having to input code, but every other game after that, you need a little something to be able to do it. I guess they wanted to just kind of save them for like legendary status. It's just kind of fun to turtle people. Turtle, turtle. Anybody's getting that reference. In fact, as it is, I'm pretty surprised that Darkseid isn't an unlockable character. Now let me just show you how Sweet Tooth handles. First things first, let's try this one. Cream puff. Pure lunacy. I'm gonna try that. That's gotta be one of the greatest ways to be able to describe a difficulty setting. Pure lunacy. And just so you know what Sweet Tooth wants.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for me! Get around, kiddies, and let me show you just how sweet I can be! I have plenty of frosty, explosive treats for all the twisted metal contestants!
Just kind of feels like they made him into a Joker almost. I don't know. I feel like when it comes to Sweet Tooth, people that have voice acted Sweet Tooth, I think Twisted Metal Black is how I envision the character. That's one of the things I'm starting to wonder about. So, obviously the first game takes place in the year 2005. I'm pretty sure that the second game must take place in probably the year 2006. Same year the Wii came out, which was really crazy. And, so I'm gonna guess this must take place in 2007, but it almost sounds like it takes place after the fact, with the way Calypso is saying, oh, an earthquake destroyed it in 2007, as if, is it maybe 2008 we're living in now? Crazy to think Obama would have been the president at this point. It is kind of a thing with Sweet Tooth, is even though he's kind of a legendary character, it's pretty easy to topple him. Of course, I am also playing on the pure lunacy difficulty because, like, come on, it just sounds awesome. So See if I can make it. Yeah! No! At least I stuck the landing. Wow, even with the legendary status, it's still pretty hard. Of course, what did I expect by choosing pure lunacy? Guess they just would have been too obvious. It's kind of interesting, the idea that, like, the clown head almost gets bloody if you take too much damage. Come on. There we go. I just want to see if I can get past this first level with pure lunacy as a pure lunatic. Now, true to its title, this is difficult. Out of energy. Toasty! All the tactics I had just don't work in pure lunacy. Like the health regenerates or something because, like, I feel like I'm not causing a dent in these people. That didn't work. Yeah, there's like two specials. It's really more just a victory lap than anything else. Very interesting. Come on, flip over. Well, it handles like a bathtub on wheels. It's got a strong special. Come on. Well, anyway, that is Twisted Metal 3. Join me next time where if people thought that 3 was the controversial one, I think 4 is even more controversial. I hope you will join me then. Until next time, keep having fun.